Hello, my classy people. It is Thursday, and we are one day away from Friday, the Acorn Stakes Day, and of course, 2 days away from the Belmont Stakes, right? It's going to be a great time had by all of us who love racing for sure. Hey, tip sheets, I want to thank everybody for just beautiful support that you show us all the time and the love, and we put a lot of time and effort in it. So thank you for your support. The tip sheets are still available, folks, for both days, Friday and Saturday. Full cards, 28 races over the two cards for sure, and they're $20 each day, Friday and Saturday. If you buy both, you can get them for $35. Just simply email us at SpeedKing24@yahoo.com and or text the office 732-804-0637. And if you haven't received your tip sheets already and you paid for them and haven't received them, which I don't think that's the case, please email us or text us at the office, right? SpeedKing24@yahoo.com. Text 732-804-0637. Well, I wanted to put this video out. It's only going to be 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but I do want to share my thinking with the community. My best bet, there he goes. No, he didn't. My best bet for the entire weekend, okay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, whatever. I don't play on Sunday, but, Friday, Saturday, is a horse that I've been following all of her career. And if I had one race to bet all weekend, that includes the Belmont Stakes, the Acorn, and Metropolitan Mall, and Allen Jerkins, or the Wood, whatever it is, right? The New York Stakes, the Belmont Stakes, any of those. It would be the Jaipur Stakes, race number 9 on Saturday. Okay, so if you told me, Speed King, here is $100, you get to make one wager all weekend. Okay, would it be on the Belmont Stakes? Nope. Would it be on the Acorn? Nope. Would it be, on any other great stake races? It would be on one stake race, but it would be race number 9 on the card Saturday, the Jaipur Stakes, on the turf for sure. And it is a 5.5 furlong grade 1 for 500,000 for sure. And the boys are in town, right? I love this horse. So the number 9 horse, there he goes with that AG Bullet horse, right? Well, one of my favorite mares in training, AG Bullet. She's a filly, a mare, and obviously she's in against the boys, okay? Some will frown, I won't, okay? I just absolutely love AG Bullet. She's 7-2 on the morning line, folks, and Richard Baltus is doing the conditioning, and he went and got the services of Flavian Pratt, and took Rustfully off of him. Yes, that Rustfully. Well, let's go through his line. AG Bullet has 13 starts, 6 of them will win. That's darn near 50% with 2/3, right? So it's all or nothing at all. Either the horse wins or she doesn't hit the board, and she finished 3rd twice. But AG Bullet is a fine 5-year-old mare who is by Twirling Candy. So that's where my love affair is. I love Twirling Candy horses for sure on the back end by Forestry, right? Well, going back to the 3-year-old campaign in 2023, Broker Maiden across the lawn at Santa Anita at 6.5, won a mile in a stake race, won that race, came back on the synthetic at Turfway. Made her 4-year-old campaign, beat overnight stakes winners, won a grade 3, the Morara Stakes, went into the distaff at Churchill, we're at 9th, won a couple more stake races, came on the scene in the Lady Turf Sprint, grade 2 last year, August 31st, and won that race with a beautiful speed figure number. Restfully was up that day. Ran 3rd on November 2nd in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint, and Starlust won that race. Lost it by a neck right? And we did get 9-1 that day. That was a heartbreaker for me. That Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint, boy, we had her pick threes, doubles, wheeled in the trifactor, and she missed by a neck at 9-1. And then ultimately she came back in December in the Monterey Stakes and ran third against Scarlet Wish and Gina Romanico, right? So she's been away since December. She made her 5-year-old debut off of a 152 layoff, right? 52-day layoff. And she returned in a stake race, which was the Unbridled Sydney Stakes at beautiful Churchill on May 2nd. So she needed that race, grade 3, the last time. Well, I thought she would have won the race. She was 3-2 that day, restfully, right? Turf restfully. We're on the turf. He gave her just a horrible ride. She was checked. She was steady. She had nowhere to go at the 8th pole. So it served her right. She finished 7th by 5. Go watch that race on May 2nd, which is the undercard for the Kentucky Derby, obviously, at 3-2, and it burnt up the public's money and some of mine as well. So restfully gets taken off, and Richard Baltas goes to Flavian Pratt. Second race off the layoff, second race as a 5-year-old, steps her up by taking on the boys in here, and he doesn't get scared with a grade 3 return in her last race. He steps her right back up into a grade 1, the Jaipur Stakes. So there is my favorite play the entire weekend. If I had one wager to make, the best bet of my weekend is here, AG Bullet, race number 9. And by the way, and I'll put down the wagering menu, the different horizontal bets you can make. You can see that on our wagering video. But I think she's part of the pick 6 and pick 5. I got to go look for sure. But race number 9 is part of either the pick 6 or the pick 5, the 2-day pick 5. But there it is. There's my total weekend play. I know there's a lot of great races, but like I told you before, I always find out where do I think I have the biggest edge, and if I had to plant my flag on Racetrack Hill, where would it be? It would be race number 9, the Jaipur Stakes, and race number 9 and horse number 9, AG Bullet. I'm going to be pushing some shackles in there on her, definitely on her nose. She's taking on the boys. This girl, she's in town. That's my favorite play of the entire weekend. I can't put enough money on AG Bullet. She's taking on the boys, Speed King. Well, the girl is in town. And she means business. They went and got Flavian Pratt. They don't want Restfully doing the bump and grind thing with her anymore. All right? And again, very fast race, 6 at 5.5 furlongs. My favorite play the entire weekend. The old AG Bullet taking on the boys on the lawn. Please, no rain. Only if this stays on the turf, of course. No rain. AG Bullet. One of my favorite fillies in training, for sure. He's excited about that old AG Bullet. You better, hey, y'all gotta follow me. I'm just putting it out to the community where I'm going to be planting my flag on Racetrack Hill. Race number 9, Jaipur. AG Bullet. She's American.